Straub was asking us, apparently he's saying the components of a tartan pattern seem to have names, like you've mentioned in the past, the guard stripes. Are there any names for other parts of a tartan pattern? Is there any significance to those names if there are?
Maybe. This is sounding odd the way I'm about to phrase this, but I'll say it anyway. I've been doing this and designing tartans and monkeying around with tartan cloth and as a kilt maker for 15 years now. So in my mind, I'm not sure whether I've heard phrases elsewhere and incorporated them into my lexicon, or if I make up the phrases myself and just start using them, and then people just kind of understand what I mean by the way and the context in which I'm using them. What he's talking about was the word guards I've used before. You don't have any guards on your tartan there.
Nope.
Guards would be like if I have a tartan with a white stripe, and then on either side of the white, there's two little threads of black that kind of make the white stand out a little bit better. Those are what we call guards. Or if there's a wide open section, like on the Royal Stuart tartan I'm wearing, that wide section of red, I would just call the block, or the block of red. Or if there's a thin line, guards could also, I guess, be used if there's a thin line that kind of outlines another section. MacDonald Clanranald is a good tartan.
Yeah.
That one has a thin white line around one of the blocks in the tartan. So when we do this, throw up that image as well. Sure. So that would be like a guard on that particular block. There's not a lot of terminology like that I'm aware of. There's some, not a ton of different stuff.
If there is, do you think some of it comes from just like industry jargon? Because when you're talking about a tartan as it's recorded in the register, that's all about the thread counts and the order of the threads, right? So they would never say, like the Scottish tartan register would never say guards of white per field, blah, blah, blah. They would say thread count.
Yeah,
3,
they would
5,
just
6.
give a straight thread count. Now, that being said, the mills, when we talk back and forth about a particular design, or if I've designed something, or a customer's designed something, and the mill's coming back with a CAD drawing, I will say, the guards on this white stripe, we need to make those a little bit smaller, or, change this field, you can increase or decrease it by X amount. So I've definitely used the jargon in the industry, but again, I'm not 100% sure. I'm not trying to say like I started things. It's sometimes I just use phrases and because they make sense to me,
Sure.
And then it just kind of becomes part of my language.
It's intuitive.
Yeah,
You could say. Makes sense.
Exactly.